to this very exciting and historic day for Calhoun Community College. Just over 18 years ago, many of you may have been in this very same place, in fact, in the very same seat you're sitting in, when we had the grand opening for this building. And even if we'd had a crystal ball at that time, I don't think that any of us would have ever predicted that this campus would have grown tremendously to the point that it has, or that we would be sitting here celebrating the groundbreaking for yet a second building. But here we are today. On behalf of the entire Calhoun Community College family, all of our students, faculty, and staff, we are so excited and thank you so much for sharing with us in this very special day. At this time, I have the very, very wonderful pleasure of introducing our president, Dr. Marilyn Beck, who will come forward to make remarks. Dr. Beck.
How exciting it is that you are all here to share with us in this very special event. You have supported us, you've cheered us on as we work to realize our dream of creating an improved campus environment for our students here in Huntsville and Madison County. And today we celebrate the next step in this dream. Based on our RSVP list, and not everyone listed their professional affiliations, almost 100 different businesses and industries are represented here in this great audience today. There are more than 50 different associations and government agencies. And I mention this because much of Calhoun's success is the result of partnerships with you. Companies such as these challenge us to have experienced faculty, leading-edge curriculums, and state-of-the-art labs which provide students with hands-on training. They also provide us co-op and internship opportunities for our students. Thank you all corporations, for the challenges and also, most of all, for hiring Calhoun graduates. Almost all of our school districts or school systems in our region are represented here today by faculty, or principals, or superintendents. It's become a tradition at Calhoun to award medallions of recognition to very special friends who have supported our college in significant ways. Mayor Tommy Battle, if you'd please come on stage. The support of you and that of the city of Huntsville is unmatched. The moving of a street, moving utilities, the gift of the right-of-way are all so vital to the success of this project. We're grateful to you, Mayor. So please join me in thanking Mayor Battle.
Marilyn, thank you very much, and on behalf of the city of Huntsville, we want to say what a great partnership this is. And this has been a partnership. This is like planting the tree, and someday somebody's going to be able to sit under this tree. And in 2 or 3 years, we're going to see a new building here, a campus, something that is a great entranceway into Research Park. And when we look at that, we're going to say somebody had the forethought to think up these plans and to put these plans into action, and that is Marilyn. And Marilyn, thank you for all the work that you've done. And Marilyn, I'm going to swap you a medallion for a proclamation here. Come on up here. We have a proclamation for you, and It has a lot of whereases, and I will spare you the whereases. But it really does say that somebody was a visionary bringing this school here. Somebody was a visionary making this school become an education focal point for Madison County. And being this education focal point that we've had, you provided an educated workforce that's provided us for industry and provided us for jobs and have provided that we can grow. And that's the most important things: jobs, economy, people having a job. And you have been able to do that through your visionary leadership. You've made it where we can have people working in this area. So therefore, I have a proclamation from the mayor of the city of Huntsville, and I'll just leave you the therefores. Therefore, I, Tommy Battle, mayor of the city of Huntsville, do hereby name this Marilyn Beck Day in the city of Huntsville.
I don't even know how to respond to that, except thank you, Mayor. Mr. Bill Probst was not able to be with us today, but Mr. and Mrs. Probst are philanthropists in our region and have been very generous to Calhoun Community College. They were instrumental in making this campus a dream come true. We are most grateful to the Probst, and I will personally sometime deliver this medallion to his office and present it to him. The new Huntsville Campus facility will be absolutely beautiful. When complete, this new building, along with the renovations to the building we sit in today, will provide an academic environment for our students, which will support the college's vision of success for every student. To tell you a bit more about the building, it will be 90,000 square feet, 3-story, and will house our science, math, and computer science programs. The building will include state-of-the-art labs, collaborative workspaces, classrooms, and faculty offices. The next slide shows a view of how the existing building will look once the renovations are complete. I think we will probably stop calling it the Chrysler Building after that. This project represents a great example of the adaptive use of an existing facility, which helps to reduce environmental impact. Both buildings have been designed to reflect a true college environment in keeping with the high-tech nature of Cummings Research Park. The final slide shows an aerial view of the future campus once all planned development is complete. How excited we are with what the future holds for the college. You see the current building in gray, the new building across from the old building, and I want to mention the student space outdoors, which will be a beautiful space where they can study outside, or we can hold commencement with 3,500 to 5,000 people can be seated. And if you were seated in the space that looks like it has theater seating, you would be facing the rocket across the street. So we are so proud of that space, and we also hope to have an amphitheater if our budget will hold up. And now, my final comment for this event today. I request that when you leave this event today, that you please remember that the real value of this initiative is what it does for students and student success, what it does for community development, Mayor, what it does for workforce training, and what it does for economic development in this region.
A great day. I bring you greetings on behalf of almost 11,000 employees of our great system and more than 250,000 students who make up those individuals that Dr. Beck just spoke about. Today is a great day. This groundbreaking today represents an investment in education. An investment in education is always an investment in our state's great future. In a recent annual State of the South report, upward bound mobility opportunities for young people living in the South was reported to be somewhat limited, especially for those born into families whose income fell into the lowest quintile. What this suggests is those who are born into rich families will likely remain well off, but those who are born into the poorest families today, still today, appear to have little chance of realizing the American dream. The key game changer, the change agents, the difference maker in those states who enjoy healthy upward mobility is affordable, accessible, quality education. The Alabama Community College system is one of the few, if not only, vehicles through which our poorest have a chance to realize the American dream. If education is the difference maker, and I strongly believe it is, today as we break ground on another opportunity for our citizens, we have done a good thing. We have moved those individuals closer to the American dream. And so today, to be quite honest, at this particular moment, all I feel is gratitude. Gratitude to Dr. Beck for her vision. Gratitude to our State Board of Education, who held on to that vision and allowed us to move forward in great ways. And Mary Scott is sitting here in front of me and will address you shortly. Gratitude for our lawmakers and leaders who truly value and support education. We're very grateful to you. Gratitude to business and industry for the support and the partnerships that you have developed with our community colleges, certainly Calhoun being a major one. And I've got to tell you, I had a tour this morning of the Boeing facility and met Dr. Beck, 12 of your students who are currently interning there. It was fabulous. I was just so proud. Gratitude to our faculty and staff who on a daily basis give back to our students, those students who are our future. And lastly, but certainly not least, gratitude to God from whom all good things come. Thank you very much.